Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another No Man's Sky, the Endurance Update. Oh, I can't say the Endurance Update anymore, can I? Welcome back to the Waypoint Update. So last time we were here, if you can't tell, I'm very much slipping up on my words over these past couple of episodes. I don't know what the deal is, but we'll get through it. Last time, we went and found some star bramble, so that we could plant these and harvest the star bulb, and then we were given a quest to plant and harvest some mordite. Now, we already had a decent amount of that from taking out some of the creatures that weren't necessarily our best friends, some of our best friends on the last planet. So we have some to plant. I should now be able to build the hydroponic tray. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and line up the wiring now. You may be wondering, you don't need both wires to power this. Ah, yes, but the symmetry, friends, the symmetry, all of it has to connect. And I'm sorry for any jumping that you're seeing on the screen here. The game actually isn't hitching. It's running quite fine. It's actually my mouse. I think something's up with the sensor on it. It's also having some trouble with some left clicks here and there. So I do apologize for any jumping kind of back and forth that you're seeing. Hopefully we'll get this sorted out between episodes. But let's go ahead and plant some mordite. Now it looks like it's taking 40 each. I have 164. 4 by 4 or 40 by 4 should be 160. I want to try and save some to turn in, so maybe we'll only plant 3. 2, 3. And now we should be able to return to the farmer. I guess I could also check my storage and see if I have any mordite stored up in there that maybe could allow us to plant the 4th one. It's not a big deal, but symmetry matters, having all 4. And before you guys point it out, I do realize that there is still one unplanted Gravitino host section. I will get to that. I promise. So we have some. Doesn't feel like it's gonna be enough. Let's just go ahead and talk to Merchant M here. You grew it, didn't you? The mordite root is done. Finger guns. Let me see it. You have mastered so much of the botanical art, my friend. To see that others understand its virtues, well, it gives me hope. It is a pity you can digest so little of your own produce, but creating life is its own reward, is it not? The farmer has no more tasks for me. They tell me that their contract is at an end and that they will be returning to Gek territory. As they discuss their leaving plans, they watch the ceiling carefully. It is unclear what they are looking at. But suddenly, Merchant M grabs me, telling me not to trust the Overseer, that their fellow Gek may not even be a Gek at all. They seem to suggest that their food was somehow drugged. But this can't be true. I've shared meals with the Overseer, and I'm fine. They would never do anything to harm any of us. The Overseer only wants what is best. A moment later, the farmer stopped speaking. They assure me they were just joking and beg me not to speak of this matter again. Look, man, are you okay? Like, are you good? They claim that they are, their eyes glistening in the darkness of the base. Well, I don't really want you to leave. It'd be better if you would just stay. I mean, I get that we have no more tasks, but still, it'd be great if he could stay. All right, let's see how much. We have 35, so yep, as suspected, we won't be able to plant that 4th one just yet, but that's okay. Now, the whole reason that we were pursuing the farms so very much... Wait. Farmer awaits at their terminal. Didn't we just talk to him? try this again. Oh, it's still new. I'm not feeling like myself, traveler. I do not think I should go. Not just yet. Yes, that's right. I will stay. Oh, thank goodness. The farmer appears to be refusing to leave, despite a lack of continued payment or directives from the overseer. They spend their days tending my crops, no longer proposing any tasks. They claim they have nowhere else to go. Hey man, you are welcome here. If I could finger guns emote you, I totally would. In fact, is that something that I can do? Can I finger guns? Thumbs up, bro. You da bomb. Okay. Now, the whole reason that we were pursuing these plants so aggressively, I think it was to build these circuit boards, if I'm remembering correctly. Now, the circuit board requires a heat capacitor and polyfiber. The heat capacitor requires frost crystal and selenium. And the polyfiber requires cactus flesh and star bulb. So we should have everything we need to do this then. Let's pop over to the storage and grab what we need. I'm just gonna take it all. 'Cause why not? Heat capacitor. Let's make one. Polyfiber. Let's make one. Now, one thing that you guys may be seeing here that's different a little bit in the inventory, which, by the way, I love this change. You can see that there is now a number over a number indicating the capacity that will actually exist within this inventory slot, and that extends to things like recharging equipment. So I can see here just from my little quick menu that my mining beam is at 35%. If I wanted to charge that, it's now giving you the numbers of how much it would take of your current resource to bring it back to full. This was not the case before, and this is excellent. It doesn't really mean much in the grand scheme of things, especially when you're carrying around thousands of a resource. I'm sure it's not that big a deal, but the fact that you now know that little detail is a huge quality of life improvement, in my opinion. Absolutely love it. All right, let's get this circuit board so I can stop rambling here. Okay, we now have the circuit board, which I believe we're gonna need to talk to the scientist now, or are we gonna have to talk to the overseer? Okay, it's the overseer. It's been a while since we've talked to Ori. All right, man. I trust our scientist was able to meet your needs, friend. They have the circuits we demand. Well, some of the scientists, but also our friend the farmer. As I approached the overseer, I was almost certain I heard them talking to themselves, spitting out words and phrases in a tongue I recognize but do not understand. But seconds later, there is no trace of the venom I thought I heard. I must be mistaken. Yeah. Here's the circuit, man. Finger guns. Okay, here's the real question. When do we get that emote? The overseer is strange, but no more so than any of the other beings I have encountered. Indeed, they have been more helpful than most. I hand over the circuits and receive my reward. Oh, a galactic trade terminal? We can sell and buy just from our base without having to go up to the space station? That's pretty huge. Magnetized ferrite and microprocessor. Okay. Ah, friend, you will be so happy with Attendant Ori. I have drawn up plans for some starship technology, but I cannot yet sync my design with your ship. I shall need a gravitino ball to perfect my device. Luckily, we have some. The overseer predicted I would be pleased, and once again, they are correct. They have been ceaseless in their efforts to improve my lot. A Gravitino ball is required to finish their promised starship technology. Thumbs up. Hey, we can do that one. You will not regret it, friend. It is good we work so well together. Yeah. The efficiency leaves a little to be desired here, because I feel like maybe this should have come before based on needing the, you know what, okay, whatever. I don't think he can hear me. Now I should have... I do. I have 5. Is that all I have? Really? Let's go ahead and put some of this away again. If I can remember what it belongs to. We'll put the Mordite over here with the Facium, right? Since those seem to be 2 peas in a pod. Put the Star Bulb here, the Paraffinium next to it. Yeah, we'll just store this other, I was gonna say junk, but stuff in there. And I didn't even grab the Gravity. Guys, I get distracted way too easily. And then there's this. I gotta do something about that. What a amazing sequence of events. And actually, you know what? The mouse is actually really bugging me. I'm sure you guys are seeing it kind of jump all over the place. Give me just one moment and see if I can't fix this. Okay, we're back. Feels a little smoother so far. Let's hope that holds. Did you enjoy your adventure, friend? Your expedition to find our orb? I have waited for you faithfully. That journey to the storage container was arduous. You'll never know. There's something about the way Attendant Ori speaks that, for all their kind words, suggests a resentment saved only for the deepest of enemies. They would not have come to work here if we were enemies. Of course not. We are friends. Yeah, here's that Gravitino ball. As ever, I am so grateful for your assistance, friend. Ooh, a phase beam. A high-energy beam weapon for ship-to-ship combat. Though vulnerable to overheating, these highly accurate laser weapons can recharge the user's shields by leeching energy from target shield systems. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Have you ever wondered what happens after death? Between expiration and rebirth? I think that's what happens after death. Huh. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. Meditate upon annihilation. Harvest Mordite from the dead. It is the only way to escape. Since the Overseer arrived, I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare that feels like a memory. Flesh merged with metal. A world of glass that blinks. A planet with green skies and an obsidian moon. A dream where I see my grave. As I snap back to reality, there is a moment before I can shake the image. That wound on the world lingering before my eyes. Well, now my mouse is jumping all over the screen again here. Finger guns, though, they make everything better. The Overseer has served me well. Perhaps their task will free my mind from these lingering nightmares. Let's hope so, because that sounds terrifying. Now, we're probably going to need to install this laser. High energy beam weapon, to be precise. And that's going to mean we should think about reorganizing this a little bit here. I wonder what this is going to go next to. Let's maybe move that rocket launcher. I don't remember seeing this before. Maybe we'll put you over here because I don't know much about you. This is thrusters and this is launch thrusters. Those go together. Yep. We've got the deflector shield. That doesn't look like it goes next to anything right now, so we'll put you over here. Let's put the hyperdrive and then the cadmium drive next to each other. Maybe we'll... Does the pulse engine group with these? It does not. It does not group with these either. So now we'll put the photon cannon here. And let's go ahead and install the phase beam. We've got the tritium. I actually should have the wiring loom in my storage unit as well. So let's go ahead and pull that out. Yeah. Here we are. That does not look like it groups up with the photon cannon. So even though they are weapons, this is a projectile weapon and an energy weapon, so I imagine that these will only group with other like sub-weapon types, which probably means that anything rocket-wise would group together as well. That's understandable. So now that we've installed the phase beam, it's asking us to gather mordite. It's released when animals are killed. Now, I'm not really feeling going around killing animals, especially on this planet when basically all that there are these orbs, which I kind of enjoy having around. So I think the best play is to actually wait for our mordite to grow. Oh, maybe not. This says 8 hours. Uh-huh. Well, now. Okay, I think what we might do then is go back to a different planet and maybe go on the hunt. We'll have more options probably on the Noxious planet since there were a lot of creatures there. Is there anything else that I can do around the area before I pop over there, though? We still need to find Viking daggers. Acquire daggers from the Viking traders at outposts or find them in planetary containers, right? This space computer archive is now also asking me to construct the Roamer Geobay. I don't recall seeing this before. And we should also think about crafting up the... I believe it was the space trade terminal, galactic trade terminal, right? Magnetized, ferrite, and microprocessors. What do the microprocessors take? Chromatic metal and carbon nanotubes. We're going to need 3. And the chromatic metal we only have 40 of, so we're going to have to refine some of this. If we do, that gets us 55. That's not quite enough. So if we do 200 or so, that should be fine. 220. Yeah, that should give us enough. Now, what is it going to take to build this geobay? 5 metal plating, 2 ion batteries, and 50 paraffinium. These should all be pretty straightforward to make, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, here's some more power items. These are some things I bought with some salvage data while we were in the anomaly. These might be kind of cool to test out and build at some point. But I think this is going to be the main focus. Magnetized ferrite, I believe, comes from pure ferrite, which we have a good bit of. Okay, let's grab the chromatic metal. And let's see, where's our pure ferrite? An extra 20, I think that's enough. Okay. Galactic Trade Terminal. Oh. Microprocessor. Did I not make those? I did not. I made all the chromatic metal and then didn't actually make the microprocessors. Very smooth. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah. Now, how much room is this actually going to take up here? Maybe we put it here? It'll be behind one of the storage containers on the outside. That should be totally fine, right? And it does look like it needs power. I think we can get away with... Well, wait, does it? Does it need power? No, we must have been reading the connection from behind. So we must have been reading the storage containers. Power from behind. All right. Yeah, looks like I can buy and sell here. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm a big fan. Let's see. One of the things that we had chilling in our Starship inventory was these suspicious packets. Let's transfer. And since we're here, we'll go ahead and sell it. 206. That's not much, but that's okay. One more free inventory slot. And since we're here, let's go ahead and see what we can do about this Roamer Geobay, which I'm guessing I'm going to stick out to the side here. 5 metal plating, 2 ion battery, and 50 paraffinium. Okay, the metal plating we can make pretty easily. Ion battery is going to take ferrite dust and cobalt, so we only need 20 of the cobalt. We should have plenty of that. This is dioxide. That's not what we're looking for. Yeah, cobalt. So what I'm going to do is take this all the way down and 20 here. Okay, and the last thing that we need is paraffinium, and we need 50. Hopefully we brought enough back. We did. That looks good. Now, how big is this gonna be? Yeah, that's pretty sizable. If I'm thinking about easy entrance and exit, we'll maybe leave the panels to the outside. Maybe we'll put you like right, I don't know. Sure. Oh, it comes with the vehicle too? Summon modification. Oh, you can customize it? Let's go. Oh, wait. Numbers boost module? Okay. No idea if that'll look good or not. Save changes, yes. Cool, that looks like ours. And that completed the base computer archive, I believe. And now it's telling us that we should... Oh, it's restored additional data so we can check it out again? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, the recovered archive is encrypted. It's asking for the passkey again. Well, last time I chose the first option and then the second option. So let's try the second option. I have no idea if there's like an order to this or not. Trying to form like maybe some kind of a sentence maybe. So like entity and then something and then life form. maybe I'm not doing that right. Okay, I'm not sure. I don't know if that's totally random or if it's intentional and I'm literally getting lucky. Not sure. Okay, let's go ahead and search the archives. Time has to come. Move on. Something is calling me. I can on my Starship communicator. Plotting route to the center. Center? Center of what? Log lost. That's convenient. Landing pad? Oh, cool. I guess for my ship, maybe it won't clip into all the buildings anymore. Metal plating, ion battery, and microprocessor. Well, that seems pretty familiar. We just went through that. Since we're here, I say we go ahead and give it a whirl. Pin the details here. 10 metal plating to start with. We should have plenty of ferrite dust for this. We're gonna need to get some more. Yep. 10 cobalt. We have that. We have the ferrite dust, and now we need ion battery, which is going to need more ferrite dust and cobalt. I think this took 20 for the ion batteries. Yeah, it did. And we're going to need chromatic metal. Of course we are. Let's go ahead and see what we can do about that. And carbon nanotubes as the last one. And then 2 microprocessors. And those require even more chromatic metal and carbon nanotubes. So let's go ahead and craft 2 more. We're going to need, I think, another 80 chromatic metal. So that means we should need about 160. All right. I don't know why it stopped at 79 there instead of going all the way up to 80. It looked like there was enough copper for it to do that. It's a 2-to-1 input. I should have gotten 1 more. Okay, that's odd. It's an odd little interaction right there. I think we needed 2. And yeah, now we can build the landing pad. So what does this landing pad look like exactly? Oh, it's absolutely ginormous. Well, where is this gonna go exactly? Now, where is this kind of hooking into? Oh, that hooked right into our NPC land and it closed it up? Is that what I'm seeing here? Can we even get in now? Well, that doesn't look good either. Well, I hope that didn't just like accidentally delete all of the NPCs in there. Okay. Wait, now where did the door go to this? Oh, good golly. The mouse is wigging out too. Guys, we're having a rough time here. Okay. So maybe it just removed the door when I placed it. Okay, we're gonna try. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Where's the landing pad? Yep, landing pad here. Now you hooked in right there. Where's the door? Now, what happened on the inside? Oh, yikes. So the overseer and the farmer just got wiped off the map. Okay. Well, that's great.